So, what do we want to say?
Yeah, I thought you.
Yeah?
I assumed you were going to take the lead on that, so it's.
Why? What? Because I'm a woman, it's my job to do the sex talk.
No, it's not why. No, it's more because you're a teacher.
Of year 9 maths, Mike.
What about the Wiener measure? Mathematics.
You want to tell our daughter about the Wiener measure?
Is it the Wiener measure?
Do you know what that is?
No. Yeah. Look, it doesn't matter. Is she even old enough for this? I had my first sex talk when I was 15.
In life when you have to have the talk with your child about sexual education. This is a young couple. It's to the point they decide they need to talk about it. We go from everything, when's the proper age for the child to start, to what's their sexual orientation going to be. Not that there's anything wrong with whatever it is, but watch the talk and find out the ending for yourself.
Was amusing, refreshing, and to me it was an intimate look inside the racing minds of parents. The story turned into a comedic tragedy for me. The uplifting thing is that the couple has a great deal of time to get on the same page and perfect the talk.
Absolutely hilarious. I loved it. A mom and a dad talking about when to give the talk to like their daughter, right? And try to tell her what age she should wait. The shocking twist on the ending was brilliant.
And I thought this one was just all around delightful. It was funny, pretty well grounded. The characters, the two actors do a great job. You can believe that this conversation sort of happened. I mean, in a real comedy movie sort of way. Just great. Well done. Bravo. The talk
was absolutely hilarious. The actors had strong performances. I found that they played off each other really well. Maybe they were married in real life. If not, well, yeah, I can't believe the chemistry that they had. The lighting was absolutely perfect for the tone. It was a well-lit comedy. The topic was handled well, and even when it went into a little bit more of an uncomfortable place, when they're talking about when she ends up being homosexual, it was handled well. Like I felt like it was handled in a healthy, respectful way, and the writing was actually well done. It had that like dry humor behind it with that mix of a little American humor. I thought it was absolutely perfect. The story was great. The cinematography for what the genre is, with the over the shoulders, the back and forth, it was filmed technically to perfection.
Short film is successful in telling a story confined in a room. The camera angles are beautiful and it is very well scripted.
It's amazing. It was it feels like a skit, like a type of skit that's been written, but it's just very simple, and it just shows that you don't really need much more than just a fun concept. The two actors play off each other very well. It's very well written. It's funny. I laughed out loud at times and had to pause and go back. It was very good, very well done. I mean, this felt like it could be a series, in where this couple just keeps trying to do things and different interactions that were just kind of fun. Very well written, very well acted, very well even just shot. It was very simple.
I thought that was, so far for me, one of the highlights that I've seen. That was hilarious. I thought it was really accurate. It felt sincere. The acting was really great. For a moment there, I felt like I was just sitting in the room with them and I was just hearing them talk. And it felt like a conversation that me and maybe my wife would have had. Yeah, I really liked that one a lot. It was really lighthearted, fantastic, clean, really well written too.
Hilarious. Every part of it is hilarious. To just how immature the husband is when the wife says booby and he chuckles. Wonderful. And how neurotic both of them seem to be. I mean, she's far more neurotic, but by the end, they're both like, oh, wait, what if? And it's priceless. And then the reveal at the end is wonderful. Fantastic.
Very, very clever writing. Enjoyed the cinematography too of that. I thought very nicely done.
This one was funny to me. I got a chuckle out of this one. The comedy was great.
Was great. Oddly enough, there were no credits, which was too bad. I would have loved to have known who wrote the dialogue because it was amazing. And I would have loved to have known the name of the two actors because they were great. So this was really well done. The shots were impeccable between the two, like the full face and then the seeing the two of them together talking to each other. So that was done really, really well. The editing was great. But most importantly, yeah, the dialogue was impeccable and the acting was brilliant. You really felt like this was a couple who had been together for a long time and they loved each other and they had each other's idiosyncrasies all figured out. You kind of like thought maybe they were slightly crazy together, and then in the last shot you were like, oh yeah, no, they're definitely slightly crazy together. So it was really funny. It's really hard with writing dialogue to have that good mix of humor, but to also have it be believable. And they nailed it. It was great.
I found it funny. I enjoyed the dialogue. I enjoyed the fact that sometimes the two characters would speak on top of one another. I like how it made me think how I would approach the subject with my own child. It made me think after the movie. It stayed with me because I was like, oh, what would I say?